Another course is sound engineering, where students use software called Pro Tools, and they learn how to operate a professional recording session, whether it be voice or musical instruments.
All right, what does the Zoom tool do? Now, I want you to use the Zoom tool. I want you to use it like in both ways, zoom in and zoom out. Remember that?
Basically, the first thing we try to teach them is, you know, what is Pro Tools? And Pro Tools is software. Then we go further into it, what's a session, how you create a session, how you open up a session, how do you create a track, how do you get a track ready for record, how you record a track, how do you save.
See, what Quick Punch allows you to do, it allows you to record in different sections of the track. You understand what I'm saying?
So you don't always have to record from the top of the song. You can record in the middle of the song, okay?
You understand, David?
Yeah.
I can't see that.
We try to teach them the basic stuff, but the most important stuff, which are the littlest things like saving and undo. If you mess up, you know, how do you undo that so that you can go back to where you began and correct that?
How do we undo?
The whole purpose of really teaching the kids is to give the basic things that they have to know in order to, you know, run the Pro Tools or run the program.
Zoom, triangle, selector, square,
Basically, the kids kind of has an idea of how recording works. Because, you know, they listen to CDs all the time. They have, you know, recorders at home, boom boxes, things of that nature. So that kind of helps too. But once they get the foundation, once they get the basic, they pretty much good. They learn very fast.
And then I'll click it again if I want to pick up. Say I want to record one more part because I messed up. Quick punch. Quick punch again. Okay?
The kids just, you know, grab onto it and they start paying attention. They start taking it seriously. They start asking questions because they really want to get involved. And you kind of, especially if you relate with this, if you relate this program to other things that they know of, like sometimes in the class I'll say, how many of y'all like Lil Wayne, or how many of y'all like Maya, or how many of y'all like Chris Brown. Then they raise their hand, oh, I like him. Said, do y'all hear their CD? Yeah, I hear the CD. Then I relate the CD. I said, the way they make the CDs through Pro Tools. They say, oh, really? Then now they want to know because they know about the CDs, they know about the music, and they're like, wow, they use this to put that in the CD. They use this to make that song. I said, yeah.
Y'all are costing me money right now. Money is time. Time is money.
Get it ready for record. Is it ready then? Come on down, want to get it ready for record.
I'm about to have a diva fit.
All right, no.
Second track.
That's the second track. You're not playing the first track.
Push me.
All right, press play. Press play.
I'm ready.
Press play. No, don't press mute. Press play. Oh, you messing up.
Yeah, superstar. That is what you are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Run away with me to another place. We can't rely on each other. From one corner to another.
We've taken 3 field trips for the summer program, and the first one being at a museum, something recreational for the kids to do, very creative, and they've actually been able to take some of their cameras from their art and photography class on their field trips to capture some things. And the second field trip was to Omega Studios, recording studios that is, in Rockville, Maryland, where students have to pass their sound engineering tests, 75C and above, to actually attend the field trip is necessary.
This field trip is the big test. You know, the kids have been involved with the music engineering class, learning, you know, what is done in a studio. So today they get their big chance to really show off their skills.
I guess nobody's been here before.
Yes, I have.
A couple of you have.
I work as an engineer at Omega Studios and an instructor as a part of the Omega Studios school here in Rockville, Maryland. In this studio in particular, we've had people such as Tori Amos, we've had Maya herself, we've had Little Mo, we've had Def Leppard that I've worked on a session in here with, and numerous other people through the years. This studio has been here since the 70s and is the major studio of DC.
They'll have a microphone out
Today, when we brought the kids in, I think, as always, they're very excited to come in here and see everything. They always have lots and lots of questions as part of their tour. Try to answer as many as you can and get to all the students and let them try to touch some things. And as Che's doing right now as part of his tour to kind of demonstrate some things, let them hear some music and actually get in front of a microphone, see how things work.
I think we recorded probably a good 5 hours worth of material just between the kids stepping and coming up with new things to record, and they came up with new songs. And
Ready, set, let's go.
Sitting here trying to make a rap. We don't even know where we at. Trying to understand how to become a famous rock star ballers. My ladies on the floor, my ladies on the floor, my ladies. Drop down, let's roll it. Drop down, let's just flow it. Drop down, let's just flow it. Drop down, let's just flow it. I want it, do the, do the, I want it, do the,
I think Maya's done something really unique here, where how many kids get the opportunity not only to work with industry standard software, but to come into a studio and play for a day. Or not just play, but actually apply what they've learned over the course of a few months during the summer program, and actually get to come into an actual commercial studio and record themselves.
Ask questions about, you know, has this artist been here, or which artist has been in this room, and then you tell them, they're like, oh wow, so, you know, she played this piano, or he sang in this booth, and that really, you know, gets them excited to see places that they've been and worked.
With the field trip, it's kind of like the real life thing of what they've been learning throughout the whole program. And this is basically like the bigger scale of what they've been learning, because we have a smaller scale in the classroom where we teach them how to record and stuff like that. So when they get into a real studio and we let them know, look, this is where so-and-so did their project, this is the real deal. Then they starting to see the, you know, the SSL, the board. They start to see everything in like full blown, how it really works.
Press play and then say go.
Go. Go.
Okay, leave it on. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's cool. Let it go. Because it's recording, see what I'm saying?
It just makes things in a bigger scale for them. Now they're saying, wow, so it really goes down like that. And they see the Pro Tools and they're like, wow, this is a professional spot. And they're using the same thing we learned. So it makes them now see that this is a serious business. Like, we learned something serious.
I think it's really, really great that Maya had come up with this idea to teach them sound engineering. And of course, you know, a lot of it can't necessarily be taught to them in detail, but to give them the hands-on time with it and just to kind of get familiar with it. It's like, if they decide that they want to pursue this as a career, they at least had the experience from a young age, and they'll have a head start.